right, we are back with Enterprise Vibe Code. I'm just making sure the live is up. We are going to be doing Opus, Claude, actually, Teams. Been using Claude Swarm features, actually pretty good. We're about to test. We are about to find out live here. Let's see. Start a poll. Cool. Let's play some music. We got the music going. Been using the Claude SP. I have max 20, so every feature implementation I ask it, analyze threading architecture, write, test, and verify, and one shots anything else. Awesome. Yeah, that sounds really freaking dope. I use Ask User Question Tool on plan mode to if I ID a feature, not exactly required doc. Nice, cool, yeah. I think that's the best way to do it. Sorry, I felt like I had to sneeze and I just didn't, I don't know. Anyways, currently using Swarm mode to analyze crypto markets. That's funny. But yeah, all right, we've got my kitty in the background. Say hi to Maverick. Yes, this is a very lo-fi girl type of setup. Using Swarm mode. Yeah. All right, we are going to actually I still have Gas Town up. Gas Town's old news, guys. We don't need Gas Town anymore. Hang on, let me set my thing. Sorry, I just jumped on stream and I didn't like prepare anything, so I'm like adding stuff. I think you need to change the setting. We'll let you know when the bottom for Bitcoin Solana is when it's done. Nice. Yeah. No, I've been DCAing into Bitcoin. I think you need to change the setting. JSON. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm just updating the YouTube description here. Add. Okay, cool. Sweet. Victor, team, and see, team get also to get tasks to persist between compactions. I think enable a feature. Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. Brew Claude before you start Claude code. Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. Claude code. Cool. Claude. Plan mode, interview agent mode flow is crazy good if they just make a software factory UI for it, or it'll just verify test it. They can get a lot of non-technical. Yeah, no, if they can just, you know, make the whole process like very, like seamless. Yeah, team agent swarm. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like if you can just, sorry. If you can just make Jira ticket, iterate on Jira ticket, and like plan, and oh, what happened there? Oh geez, what the hell happened? GT. Actually, let me make sure my GT was shut down all the way. Yeah, I think everything is still. You can set the task list ID on env. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Let me just completely tear down my Gas Town and then figure it out. Okay. Teams. Claude. Actually. Resume. Claude Team Agents is amazing. Ooh, all right. I am excited. Can it restart itself? Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. All right, let's roxas. So it's good to have like this reference project for me to like have something that I'm like consistently working on. Oh yeah, CZX, you haven't like slept, bro. How many hours of sleep are you running on? Please spin up a team of agents to increase my code coverage for every Golang module to 80%. Oh, 6 hours a day max? Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, so we're... When agents finish, grab a chair to not fall off. Yeah, right? Yeah, this is from like a very vanilla setup. I have no agents.md. I didn't tell it to do, like, this is all like vanilla Claude right here. Oh, all right. Let me do a. I haven't actually had to Claude. Was it dangerous? Skip permissions. Oops, shit. Pantheon, Opus 4.6, also GPT 5.3 codecs. Yeah. We're a Claude shop here. No, I don't know. Just kidding. You can also do a pre-compact hook so it keeps focused on the task and implement. Oh, interesting. So you tell it on before you compact, like write down your context or something like that, like what, or write down what you're working on. Is that how that works? It seems it didn't catch. Oh, it didn't pick it up. CZX, you went into Polish. So all the tasks are written at the start. Pre-compact just tells it to keep going where it got stopped. Okay, gotcha. All right, please make all packages go up to 80%. Okay, all right, cool. It's calculating that. Spin up a team of agents, tackle them parallel. Oh shit. Oh shit. When you use formal, it'll create tasks. Look at general Discord. Okay. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Let me pause the music so we can listen to CZX here.
Just copy and paste from this site. I paste the link to the main channel. I copy and paste this whole code and ask Claude to enable team agent and pass this code.
Gotcha. Cool. I think. All right. Sweet. Yeah. It's 5 agents launched. Oh shit. Server agent database. Oh shit. Team's live with 5 agents working in parallel. Oh shit. Oh man. Sorry, I don't have the Discord set up to like show on the stream, but yeah. Thank you, CZX. It's live. It's living. Oh shit. How do I switch between the two? How do I switch between them? Tmux. To force in process. Use shift up down. Oh shit. Oh dang. Shouldn't see color highlight 8 at the bottom. They're writing. I'm not entirely close. No, I am. I'm seeing the color highlighted agents here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Never mind. That's all good. Maybe I was like on the thing, on the documentation or something. Oops. It's all good. It's nice that it has this, just like what it's doing, this kind of overview. Does it update? Hi, my friend. Greetings from Uruguay. Just a man. Nice to meet you. Welcome. For those of us who are new here, yeah, I'm Mike. I do enterprise vibe code stuff. This is a big day because yeah, we just got Claude Teams and Opus 4.6. And usually, like, we're a Gas Town. we're all about Gas Town here, so it's really interesting to see like another take on it. Been working on an AI tool that'll basically let agent teams communicate, know what each agent is reading, write, broadcast what they're doing, so it'll be parallel. Nice, cool. It'll be interesting to So this is the 200k tokens, but how do I get the 1 million token? Claude. I heard it was some setting. What was the 1 million token one? Token context window in beta, but it is it using? Yeah, 4.6. It still says 200k tokens. It's interesting. There, Mike. 1 million token where? Yeah, I don't know. It says in our first for Opus class models, Opus features 1 million token context window in beta. So yeah, I'm not sure where. Not sure where. Capabilities. Oh, claim it. Sure. $50 in extra usage. Hey there. Gazor. Sorry. Tiago. Tiago. Zavigian 6245. Just joined. Feeling about this update. Does it feel like a Gas Town competitor? Not yet there. I mean, we'll see. We'll like Gas Town. I asked Gas Town the other day, like my last stream. I was like, all right, please bring my code coverage up to 80%. And maybe I wasn't as specific as I could have been. The planning, maybe I wasn't as whatever detailed or something like that. But like, I just gave like a very general command here. And it seemed like it kind of got what the goals were here. It's API only, you need usage tier 4. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so the 1 million context is for like turbo nerds. For people who are like using this a crazy amount. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, we'll see if it's a Gas Town competitor. Like, I'm very curious as how it merges, like how it handles all these merge conflicts, because it says, yeah, it's going from whatever. It's trying to add a bunch of coverage here. Oh. There we go. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this works. Czex, what have you done with this? Our boy Czex from Poland. What time is it in Poland? It's 1:27 a.m. Yeah, our boy is here hacking away. Greetings from Colorado, NetDocs. Oh, hey, Brandon Hunt. Nice to see you, Brandon. Oh, run a new session terminal, Claude model. Okay, cool. Teams. It's Yegi's fault, right? Yeah, he... Claude model. Claude Opus 4.6 9. Oh shit, look at that. What is the consensus here? But, so, 1 million have context rot. Yeah, I don't know. Glitchy RR, we're figuring out. Like, I gave it a pretty general, like, goal of, alright, bring all my, Golang module test coverage up to 80%. And it was a pretty basic, like, very general, I don't know, prompt, and it started going for it. So we'll see. Yeah, I guess we'll spin up. So once these are all finished up and merged in, we'll do a 1 million. A 1 million one, a 1 million token one. Ollie with the sauce, the Opus 1 million command. All right, let's see what server agent is doing. It's issue. Okay, so it's running into not matching multi-line. Okay, so it's running into some bugs, looks like, which is fine. Like, this is good. Nice. Summary changes. Check back in 5 minutes. What does it mean? Why is this checking back in 5 minutes? Like, why is this web agent sleeping? we have swarm mode. What's the use of 1 million context, right? How do I get 1 million yeah. All right, so okay, cool. So all right, so yeah, it says 7 out of 8 packages complete. Select server agent left. Biggest file and biggest gap. Okay. Server agent. All right, so it's working. But yeah, that's a good point of like with more context, does it like forget? We'll see. We'll test it out. What is everybody else building? CZX, what have you been building? You can get the sub-agents to use this model too. Okay. Oh, all right. I'll do that. Claude mode, sub-agent model. Swipe. Putting a Claude bot on VPS and live streaming, what it does to the world. Yeah. Thank you for your contribution to society, and yeah, what havoc it's gonna wreck on the world. I think Claude bot is like AGI. It is the Terminator. It's just gonna evolve to that. Access to email. It's a lot of wallet. His voice, Reddit, and Twitter account. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Ali GH7RJ. Oh, CZX finished AI dentistry portal. Is it up? What do I search for? AI dentistry. Okay. Okay, so it's okay. This particular server agent is up to 65%. So then now, yeah, now it's like trying to get to the next, get up to 80%. Yeah, for sure. I think once we can truly use the computer instead of reading DOM, etc., it's over. Yeah. Yep. I think it's like this Tim, who's it? Tim Urban. Tim Urban AI. So I read this article literally 11 years ago by Tim Urban, and it's pretty it's pretty crazy where we're. This is part 2. If you're not aware of Wait But Why, his articles are excellent, and like kind of I try to get my inspiration like for my newsletters from his style, just very like matter of fact. So he's like This was, again, written 10 years ago, over 10 years ago. We are, that's adorable. The funny robot can do monkey tricks. And it's like, the fuck? Like, how is this all, like, the space between, we are now living somewhere in between this space. But maybe even a little bit above this. Like, we're like realizing what this AI can do here. And he recently did a post, Urban AI, Elon. What is this guy? Where is this? Any noticeable differences in Claude 4.6 compared to 4.5? Okay, so the 1 million context window works and won't get context right. Awesome. Sounds good. Well, I'm looking forward to trying it out. Differences? I'm still literally on my first first prompt here. Like I just did a couple prompts to like set up the whatever it needed to do, like enable the flags. But like it's been running for 15 minutes basically on one prompt. So there's that. Like it's pretty good. So this dude, let's see, where is this? He like literally replied to Elon. Here, yes, this is exactly. Copy link. This is going in the Discord. Like, this is exactly. In the link share. If you're not a member of the Discord, no worries. You can grab an invite here. One second. No worries, just tune in. Yeah, for sure. We've got a Discord. We've got a bunch of cool people in there. All right, so it's got all 8 packages are now above 80%. Let me shut down last agent and verify final results. So it's going to try to combine. Okay, it cooked for 24 minutes off of one prompt. That's pretty insane. Like, I don't know. That's pretty impressive. I don't know. Like, I mean, Gas Town can go for that long too, for sure. But yeah, Discord invite available to everyone. Come join in on the fun. Basically this, yeah, like Tim Urban updated this with, you are here. We are exactly in the space between dumb human and Einstein. And we are trying to figure out what AI can do. Like that, this is, I don't know, a couple years. Like 10 years ago, we were down here somewhere, right? Like that when this graphic was first created 10 years ago, it was whatever, further down here. But now we are like right here, which is crazy. So, all right, so our average package is at 80% coverage. Can someone paste the exact link on how to run Claude with 1 million contacts? Oh, yeah, now I'll paste my, here's, it's that exact command. I don't have a link to it, but yeah. Cool. All right, so we added 80% code coverage. Everything's above 80% now. All right, please commit this. Let's see what that does. So what's funny is that, well, I guess it was all in different packages, so it didn't run into any merge conflicts. So that was actually a very good, well-planned, well kind of separated out task there. All right, it committed. Oh, did it create like a branch? Oh, please create a branch and push it. Actually, create a PR. Like, fuck it. Let's like do the whole process. PR created. All right, so please monitor CI. So it will run all these tests. And we'll get a nice, glorious 80% plus code coverage. Shit, yeah. What's the diff on this? 9,000 lines of code. 9,000 lines of code in 25 minutes. There's your headline. There's your headline, folks. Claude code had me write 9,000 lines of code in 25 minutes. That's the whatever. The rage bait. All right, so let's now we can what's the project that we can do? Oops, shit. Oh. Yep, sorry. Had an alarm go off. Cool. All right, so let's spin up the 1 million model. Actually, let's take a look at like our overall usage. All right, we've only used 16% for this limit, this session limit, which is cool. I feel like write's way too much for the task at hand. Have to scope it forcefully. Yeah, potentially. Okay. Oh, that's... Opus 4.6. There. set the sub-agent model. Oh, there's an issue with the selected model. Oh, it's not letting me like call that model. Interesting. Custom model. Interesting. Oh, maybe that command doesn't work for the 1 million. Not available 1 million. There's an issue. Yeah, I'm getting that same thing. I'm getting that same message here. CZX. I think it's still in beta, and if you use an API key, it's available. Okay, gotcha. All right, so you have to be a high roller if you want to use the 1 million context in beta. It's by default 1 million. Well, what I'm seeing with the Opus context, it says 200K here. But I did see, yeah, that's what's so weird about this. It must be gated by something, because when I said model and I go here and I say, or actually, if I say context here, yeah, it's only for giga nerds with fat wallets. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm getting. That's the impression I'm getting. Yeah, so it's here it is. Here's the 1 million tokens. It says 1,000K tokens. Slash context is the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I usually just tell it to report to me what the context is. But over time it'll, we got a failing test. Oh no. So it'll iterate on this and kind of figure it out. So all right. So maybe we don't have 3 guest passes at slash passes. Okay. Let's see. All right. If anybody doesn't have Claude for whatever reason, go. Here you go. First one. I should have gated it by the Discord. Oh well. It's a free giveaway, I guess. But yeah, I'll plug the Discord server again. But first, please like, subscribe. If you're new here, if you're just joining, thank you for watching. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Probably by the end of the month. That's like a good goal, I guess. So yeah, if you can hit the like button, really helps out. Helps out the algorithms, helps push this out to more people. Model Opus 1 mil. Context. Test. API error. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Long context beta is not yet available for this subscription. I thought I saw something about you had to enable it somewhere. Can I? Oh, actually, it's not going to respond if I. What's up? I have the $200 a month. Max 20x. Until it's, yeah, it's going. Hopefully I don't get context poisoned. All right, let's check in on back on the poll. Have you used Claude Agent Teams? 17 votes. 71% say no. 29% say yes. Basically, the same amount as Gas Town, which is weird enough, right? You're running with activate, but oh. Status. All right, we're just gonna run some Claude. Not related to our changes. Please fix it then. But yeah, Discord, feel free to join. A lot of people from there are here right now. Opus, available for API, may not have access. Oh. Turn on usage-based billing. Oof, dangerous. Dangerous. Adjust plan. Have to contact sales. Usage. Yeah, I have extra usage build. It's under usage. Yeah, I have it turned on. Yeah, we got $50 free. Yeah. Oh, it's a backgrounded agent, so it's not even a team agent, which is interesting. Yeah, I can't access this like one local agent. Interesting how it like backgrounded that. Cool. Yeah. No 1 mil. A sad day. Dog Dad built it. Saw a guy max out a 20x plan 2 hours with Teams. All right, let's go. All right, that's what I'm talking about. That is competition. I am down. So what? All right, let me think a little bit about the project. So what could I let's see. All right. So basically, if you're new here and you don't know what I'm working on here, basically I'm taking webhooks from GitHub and converting them into social media posts. So the kind of main connection we have is Bluesky. We don't have any other connections yet. Need more options for Team 20x plan only for personal, right? So yeah, we connect Bluesky and we can like automatically like post to based on like the commits. Yes, Goosey. Oh, Goosey has something to say. Little needed kitty break here. All right. Goose, what are you doing? You've never been interested in podcast equipment, live streaming equipment before. All right, well, you guys got. Oh, hey, Goosey. Yeah. We're working on teams here, Goose. We're making Claude work in teams. Alright, so, sorry. Had a little kitty break there. Oh shit, oh no. Sorry, we're a cat friendly live stream here. Yes, I enabled Teams. We're trying to merge in that work. Basically, this is our first PR. There we go. Nice. Test coverage report. This PR, 83% plus 23% coverage. So yeah, I just gave it the direction. Hey, increase my test coverage to 80%. Yep. Oh no. Yep. Thank you. He's just a little troublemaker right now. He just wants to be around Dad. Dad's been working all day, and now Dad is working. It's actually bugging the application code, not flaky tests. Alright, there we go. Yes, Goose. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Fix one line change. Yes. Command push. Oops. Yep, we've got two good kitties here on this live stream. Yeah, monitor CI. Sorry. So we're running the PR checks again. So what can we add to this? All right, let's implement the whole make let's make the GitHub onboarding flow super easy, because I think I can make like a GitHub app or something instead of like manually editing all this. So let's do that. That might be an interesting one. Check out main from remote. Oh. Or yeah, check out roxas main from remote. From Vermont. No, main. Okay, cool. All right, let's plan how we can, I don't want the cat's butt to set off any sensors, but I've been working on the merge oh, sorry. Been working on the merge conflict. I'm calling it the Civic Office Protocol for Gas Town. It's all theory right now. I'll try to implement it this weekend. Share a white paper. Cool, yeah. Please share in the Discord. Dogdad built it, or if you can share a link here, yeah, whatever you can do, that'd be cool. All right, let's plan out how to add a GitHub app. How do we integrate this without just setting up a webhook? Let's make it super easy for a GitHub user to add roxas to their profile, and then roxas can detect the repos that the user wants to add. Please ask me any questions that you may have. So we're kind of sort of working on different we're on two at this point. We're on two different projects, or same repo but different tasks. I didn't. Oh man, I didn't do run dangerously. Claude, run help, run dangerously, skip permissions. Claude. All my life, run dangerously in CH mods, episode 7. Yep. Pretty much. Installation flow look like. Installed org-wide or per repo. Should users install roxas at the org account level? Should they pick repos? Oh, and it gives us another chat about this. Interesting. Is there any one-way doors with installing the app with a limited amount of repos? Could a user go back and select the repos that they want to use later through the GitHub app workflow? Merge that sucker. So so Claude Opus increased my test coverage to 80%, which is cool. 4.6, I mean. Opus, so Teams plus Opus 4.6 increased test coverage single-handedly to over 80%. 9,000 lines of code. Natively, both options feel right. No, GitHub apps built-in repo management after installation. Okay. Okay. They go GitHub settings as far as installation. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do GitHub manage then. Replace, yeah, let's, yeah, we'll deprecate, nah, let's replace entirely. Or gradual migration. Let's maybe keep both options because one may, because I don't know, I'm just thinking about some other weird scenario where a GitHub app wouldn't work. We can always add gradual migration. We'll deprecate it. Discover and install roxas. Plus a button. Plus a button. Sure. What's everyone else building? What are you using Opus 4.6 for, and Teams and all that? Let's check back in on the poll. We've got 21 votes. Have you used Claude Agent Teams? 29% no, or 25% 29% yes, 71% no. Let's hit that like button. It really helps us out. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I think we can do it. Like, we've gotten from whatever 0 at the beginning of December to 770 something right now. 778. I've used Claude to reach 100% limit on everything, including the week. I have 4 hours left. Nice Paul official Z. Use max plan 20. Yeah, I mean, same. I need to do it. I'm gonna try to do it with this on stream. We'll see. I've got a ways to go yet, but we'll see. All right, it's designing. I used 3 explore agents. All right. And then we'll go from we'll kick this GitHub app off, this like plan. We'll kick it off and then have the mayor, like the lead agent, plan another thing and see if it can like juggle multiple plans at the same time. That'll be interesting. Yeah, we'll do like improve. What are we doing here? We'll say in the drafts. Yeah, we'll improve the draft experience here. Because there's like, yeah, maybe like 3 different areas where it's like overview of like dashboard, what's going on, like the posts that you haven't posted yet, and then like the connections that you've. Maybe this should be all in settings, like I don't know. I need to figure it out. I don't know my UX design yet. Roxas. Auto create via GitHub. Yes. So our PR1, yeah, this merged in and deployed. Oh no. Oh, deployed share infrastructure. Maybe I can send. Please create a new branch and work tree branch and fix this. Dang, it's got a pretty good plan. Yeah, this is probably the biggest, I don't know, pretty well written up plan. Clear context of bypass permissions. Yes. So let's see if these collide. So like I have this like one local agent here where it's fixing this deployed share infrastructure thing, which is kind of like a catch-all kind of job for me. So let's see. So does it convert these to tasks or something? Like what's the... Looking forward to hear what you think. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Dog Dad builds it. Oh. C6 in the Discord showing his cat. Crack out if you think it's worthwhile. Cool. Led John, I am building basically fancy change logs. So the whole kind of the why is basically taking GitHub events, GitHub like commits basically, and then pushing them to social media, like other social medias. So and transforming that with OpenAI calls to make our kind of like the gobbledygook that we understand as coders, and then like push those out to like daily posts or hourly posts, whatever we want, to our social media to kind of let people know how the project is going. So the idea is like software developers, we hate marketing. We're not like the most sociable people or want to post all the time on social media. So I'm just kind of automating the marketing process, the content creation process, through, like this thing called Roxas. I had initially had this idea with the OpenAI Sora model. I thought, so slightly less tech people can understand what's going on. Yes, exactly. So when we build things, like for vibe coding, anything can be coded now. Like, let's just make that assumption that anybody can code anything. All right, what are the two differentiators now? Like, can we achieve product market fit? Can we like build a thing that people want, and then can we get it out in front of the people who want it, right? So it's like taste and distribution. So guess what? I'm building distribution right now as we speak. Like that is what I'm working on currently on this live stream. But taste is kind of that's whatever. Takes knowing your audience. Takes understanding what they want or whatever, right? So yeah, but this part, Roxas, will help you build distribution by like posting content and kind of automating that process. So, it made a team here. We've got a team. We've got the client builder, and then we've got the team lead. So yeah, I named it Roxas off of like OpenAI Sora, kind of as a play on OpenAI Sora, like the like Kingdom Hearts kind of reference. So I thought, oh, maybe I do this with video, and then I quickly realized that's going to be very expensive for like a bunch of test runs, right? So I'm going to do it with text first, and then maybe eventually do like generate videos per changelog, right? Like that would be kind of fun. And in trying to describe whatever changes you make to your app, if it or make it like a little news report or something, like where people would like maybe listen to somebody talk about your app rather than whatever, putting a human face to what you're building. So yeah, I can see unlocking a lot of ideas. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like content as code, or code as content, where it's like maybe your entire social media can now just be like like you could just make this up. Like maybe this is like a fire hose of like people now like spamming a bunch of content in GitHub, like ultimately, potentially, right? Like their repos now just prompts, and they just whatever open up the floodgates of kind of AI slop, or and it auto posts everywhere. Like that's like worst case scenario, somebody abusing it. But like best case is like somebody who's working on it's spinning up a even bigger team. Nice. Let's go. It's working on a bigger team. Let's go. So yeah, it's a way for us to like build an audience while we're building our app. Like we don't even have to have our app like completely launched or done yet, but we can still be posting content about it and kind of talking about it, getting it out there, letting the algorithms do their thing. I don't want this. I don't want this selector, but I don't want to hit escape. Okay. Christosi, Christosi. I've been doing software for 11 years now. Went to Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo for college. I've kind of always been a software guy, but like DevOps. So I'm not like a big, as you can tell, I'm not big into making my stuff pretty or anything like that. I just care about the functionality for right now. Notice 4.6 being slower or thinking more. It seems to be doing okay. Like, it generated a shit ton of code, like 9,000 lines in like 25 minutes, like a bunch of tests. Like, again, granted, test code, but yeah, I don't know, it's working pretty autonomously. Like it built this plan out, and yeah, now it's executing on the plan. So I don't know. I can't actually tell you whether if it's working or not. Let's create the PR. But it's interesting that across the sessions here, it uses the same tasks. Yeah. I'm doing a test in Cursor, and it's been thinking for like 5 minutes. Oh, have you been giving it? Did you give it like a big thing? All right, if you're new here, welcome. 43 people. Please hit the like button. It would really help us out. Just helps us push us out more to more people. Hit the poll, interact in the chat. 36 votes in the poll. 25% have used Teams. 76% haven't. So yeah, it was a fairly complex task, but I feel like other models would have bailed or done a simple solution by now. Won't give up. Yeah, potentially. Created your own website with Teams. Cool. It's crazy. Yeah, no, like, yeah. I know. It is pretty crazy. Yeah, please hit like and subscribe. Helps us out. And yeah, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, basically just with live streams. I do have like shorts, but like that cut up from live streams. But yeah, would be dope to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, likes all around helps us out. We also have a Discord server, bunch of cool people in there. Feel free to sign up. It's just costs you an email. It's pretty expensive. Yeah, let me see my usage now. Only 27% usage for this, and I'm like implementing a whole ass like login feature. What else have people built? Gaurav Lakab created his own website. Led John, gave it a pretty complex task. Who else? It's updating the web UI, guys. Or I mean, of course it is. Like it's an entirely new flow, so I would hope it is. But I don't see it changing anything, so who knows? Like I don't see like the test. My task is actually having it build a 3D model in Fusion by writing Python code. I asked to make a highly detailed keyboard. So that's a couple logic jumps of complexity. Yeah, right? That's pretty crazy. So it has to know what a keyboard is, and then it has to, yeah, like connect that idea to, all right, how do I make this Fusion code, but like writing it in Python? So that's pretty cool. All right, it's going and updating tests. That's good. We just wrote a bunch of tests, so. I'll let you know how it turns out. I've done basic versions of this and it works well. Cool. Yeah. So it's probably good that we wrote we got all of our test coverage up to like 80%, and then now all these tests are failing, and it's like it has to go and fix all these tests. And that kind of like guides it. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how much these tests guide it. Hey, what's up, Jay Utah? I saw you got access to the Discord. No, we haven't. We're focused on just Opus, the new Opus 4.6, and Claude, like the team agents. So we can like have this spun up a bunch of like, it's basically Gas Town, but like within Claude. So I think this is gonna be the standard. To be really real, if something like comes with Claude and it works, it just works, I feel like, I don't know, Gas Town's gonna be like relegated to, I don't know, other agents. Like I think Gas Town still has a place for people who prefer other agents, But if you just use Claude, then this is probably all you need. Like to be really like for normies who aren't into this, who are just want to do their job, like yeah, they don't want to mess with setting up Gas Town and running a bunch of different Claudes and kind of understanding the state management of Claudes and all the different beads or whatever. Yeah, we've been running for 18 minutes on this GitHub app, like GitHub login, like connect with GitHub kind of a feature. So we'll see. It's a huge feature, right? Like this would take a developer a week probably to do, right? To set up a GitHub app and add the login logic, right? Like, I don't know, at minimum a week. So let's see if it can do it in like a half an hour. Not really. Claude Teams complements Gas Town? Huh, that would be interesting. I wonder if it, like, you can run Gas Town plus Claude Teams. I think that may be a next experiment, but like, I don't know. At one point, would you like parallelize? Like, okay, you make the beads in Gas Town. In theory, Gas Town has like your crew member like creates all the beads and like it sets up all these like polecats in parallel. That's all the parallelizable bits, right? Like if you try to like break apart something that's already on a polecat into something that a Claude team would do, I don't know. I don't think that would work terribly well. I feel like for most people, normies, I'm just saying, someone, enterprise vibe code, people who just want to show up to a job and have Claude do stuff for them, they don't want to mess with Gas Town. Like they don't want to like add a bunch of complexity when Claude can more or less do this thing, right? Like maybe Gas Town. Check out the white page. Share explains it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Where's it at? Is it in the link share? I can't see any links that you post in the YouTube chat. Like YouTube kind of filters out links. It censors links that you guys share. But yeah, if you're in the Discord, you can share it there. We can pull it up. Gene Garber just got here. What are you building? We're taking GitHub commits and then we're going to post them to social media. We're going to take GitHub commits, kind of prettify them, use AI, use like OpenAI, hit the Discord. So like sign up for the Discord and then, yeah, you can hit the Discord and then share it in either probably the link share channel of the Discord. That'd probably be a good spot, and I can pull it up. But yeah, what we're building is we are kind of automating distribution. So like when people build in public for their new whatever vibe coded app or whatever, we're going to take their commits and then we're going to kind of denerdify it and post it to like regular social media. So other people can see what you're working on, like your mom can understand what it is that you do, or your whatever not even that, but like if you're making an app, you can like start marketing it and promoting it, so other people kind of know what you're building and can kind of follow along, and they can get really like buy into like the story of it, right? Rather than you create an app and you think, oh, if you build it, they will come. It's like that doesn't actually happen, right? So you need to like talk about it as you're building it and kind of show people, hey, this is what I'm doing. Dumbing down commits for the general public via social media with every. I mean, it doesn't have to be every commit. It could be every release. Could be every merge to PR merge. Like you can change the frequency that you post, but like, yeah, it's like content is code or code is content. I'm not sure which way it goes yet. Content is code. Yeah, potentially. So like, yeah, whatever you're building, you automatically get a social media post for free, and it gets posted everywhere, right? Just so configurable. Yep. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, we're still pretty early on this. Like we're just doing it with, like we have a prototype up that has posted with bluesky on this app called Roxas. Let's see. But yeah, trying to like build it out to be more real. What laptop is bro using? What are my specs? Or what is my Mac? Mac, yeah, it's an M4. It's a MacBook Pro M4. 48 gigs. We'll be back on in the morning. Cool. Sweet. Thanks, Jay Utah. Oh, Jay Utah will basically, I think I'll incorporate Bedrock into like my, like where I call out to the AI. So where we like take the social media, like take the commit and then like massage it. I think I'll call it to Bedrock there. So. Is the manual on github.com? Okay. Cool. If you're following along, please hit the like button. Really helps us out. Gets us to more people. And if you're watching this replay, sorry, I haven't like started. I need to remember people like watch the replay, and like I need to start talking to them too, and be like, hey, comment in what you're thinking below or whatever, right? So all that stuff helps. How do I create a GitHub app? Post in Discord. White paper to Civic Pro call for Gas Town Claude teams. All right, I'll take a look at this while something's building. Right now, go to github.com. Can you do this for me? Let's see if it can go and like fill this in. Walk you through a browser. Oh, it's a private key. Webhook secret. Oh, Claude and Chrome. Let's go. Where's it at? No tab available. Oh, do I need a... Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Allow this action. Oh, let's go. Allow it. Alright, so it's going to fill in the fields for me. Always allow actions on this site. Alright, let's do it. It's yeah, going through the MCP server. It would probably be faster if I if I just did it myself, but I just wanted to have the experience of it, like doing the things for me. Manuel A. It's not adios. It's AI dos. Manuel AI dos. What error is that? What error are you having? You enter that for yourself. Generate a strong secret and type it into the secret field visible on the screen. Oh, okay. And you guys are gonna see it, so I'm going to not have it on screen. Using test containers in Java. All right, I'm familiar. Do you want those inputs to show up as asterisks? Yeah, I'm working. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. You guys can read the Civic Office protocol. Not paying attention, but that's generally something done on password inputs on the web. Yeah. Yeah, there's a secret that I'm hiding now. Yeah, I don't want to show the screen now because it has my webhook password. I'm trying to convert database engine from InnoDB to NDB cluster. I run maven clean verify. I get errors. If it's a known limiter that can't read a range of ports, try. I mean, I would. Have you tried Claude? Like, have you? I don't know. Have you asked Claude? Like, have you had Claude sit and take a look at the database and like you gave it access to all this stuff and have it sit, basically have Claude sit in the middle and it knows how to use everything. And it'll probably figure out what you need to figure out. But yeah, right now it's going through setting up the access. Tried but didn't work. Oh, okay. Have you asked Claude why it didn't work? Like, kind of like probe at it, maybe. That might help you. So that's what it's doing. I'm using Claude to run. It's clicking through all the right access and stuff. So how long have I been programming? I've been a professional developer 11 years. DevOps, doing DevOps stuff. 11 and a half years probably. Before that, went to college. Before that, did some programming in high school. But yeah, it's kind of what I've always done. Or not always done, but like, I've always been a computer nerd. but I'm definitely not the best. Like that, I guess that's the what you know you don't know, right? The known unknowns. I work with Jenkins. Yes, that is. I have 11 years experience with Jenkins. Yes, that is the one thing I can say I am an expert in. So I'm young in my career. Yes, correct. I'm relatively whatever, quote unquote senior engineer, but like, yeah, I still feel like learning. I still don't know a ton. Yeah, Jenkins is my shit. Like that is, if there's one thing that I know, it is Jenkins. Been programming since high school, 1994. Working professionally since the early 2000s. Nice. Yeah, I was born in 91. So you've been programming longer, almost longer than I've been alive. So work with Jenkins too. Yeah, no, that's cool. We all share the pain together. 3 decades in tech with sysadmin, Skype, sysadmin, operation manager, a comic. Oh, nice. No ops. So we got some gray beards on this on this channel now, which is cool. Like I think it's not. I'm very not the future is now, old man, and I'm like, no, like you guys know way more than I do, so I'm not going to pretend to be an expert at anything. Java, Quarkus, Python, Bash scripts, Jenkins. Nice. Okay. Here's a summary before I click GitHub app. Yes. Understatement of the day, graybeard. Yeah, right. All right, so it's sorry I can't show you guys the screen yet because it's still on it still shows the webhook secret, but it's reserved for the name the account Roxas. I guess there's an account for Roxas on GitHub already, so that's cool. Let's do Roxas app. Okay, so it's checking things, checking its settings, which is good. Let's check the poll. 50 votes, 28% have used Claude agent teams, 72% haven't used Claude agent teams. Cast your vote. Let me know if you've used it yet, or if you're just watching this to watch me use it, even though I'm not really using it right now. I'm watching Claude click the screen for me because I wanted to commit to the bit. Okay. All right, so it has to. I think I can show you guys this. Nothing is terribly secret. At least you can't like spam me yet. Generate private key. Click generate. This will download a PEM file, base64 encode it. Set up as GitHub app private key. Alright, just in case if it like shows me something secret, let me move it off screen. Okay, so it downloaded a PEM. I haven't quite got to multi-agent stuff yet, but my only AI stuff is personal. I currently work in the banking industry. They're at least 5 to 10 years behind on tech. Yeah. And they probably don't need to worry too much, right? There's not going to be a, well, I guess there is like fintech that kind of tries to disrupt banks, but all right, now I need to do, let me handle this PEM like off screen. Fintech and FinOps, yeah. But ultimately, like banks, the underlying technology of banks like isn't going to change, right? Like it's not the startup isn't going to disrupt that. Code-gen tools would be so nice to have for my job, though. Yeah, for sure. It says GitHub private key storing secrets in your deployment environment. Oh, okay. Okay, so base64. Okay. You'd be surprised Capital One is one of those disruption. A tech company that happens to be a bank instead of a bank that needs tech. Oh, interesting. I guess, yeah, that does make sense. I feel like they're more of a tech company. Like, for whatever reason, they strike me as more forward-thinking. Okay, so I need to... I've got the private key. Store your secrets in your deployment environment. Okay. GitHub. Environment. Oh, I'm gonna need a... Damn. I know they are... They used to talk to their engineers. Nice, cool. So I'll need a dev and a prod. Let me just make this prod, and then it'll... And then we'll make a dev one. I used to work in the Capital One building in San Francisco. Cool, nice. Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna show secret value here. Sorry, guys. All the stuff so secret. can't see that. All right, cool. All right, I've got the, that's, what do I want to call that? Okay. Private key, cool. Let's not start with GitHub. Oh, okay. Got. Yeah, how are we doing on usage? Yeah, 32% used. All right, not terrible. GitHub app ID. This feels similar to use cursor. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's all agents, right? It's all kind of calls out to the backend model ultimately. Like cursor probably calls out to Claude some of the time at least. Like cursor does like kind of picks which agent for you if you use auto. So okay, so I set up the secrets. We need to create a dev GitHub app because I have two environments, a dev and a prod. Please check the code base. Spent a few years playing around getting cursor through Claude Sonnet 4.5 to follow my instructions and look over my code base to, yeah. Didn't start with 4.5, but still, gotcha. All right, so it's going to go through and create me a dev app. So I have kind of two different, basically two different logins. so I can set up. So I can test and like have a separate front door for that. Where are you Graybeards building then? If you're hanging around coding with AI or watching coding with AI channels. Oh yeah, we can read our friend's paper here. Civic Office for Protocol for Gas Town. Like this is creating a dev app here. Oh, but we're gonna create a new PR URL for every PR, a new stack for each PR in the dev AWS account. How should we handle that with this GitHub app? My home computer has a random reboot problems and waiting a bit for income tax refund to replace it. It's working on a few different things. Most recently, the structure for making apps websites. Nice, cool. Now this is going to diverge from the production design, correct? So basically, what I'm kind of talking about with Claude here, same pattern, both work identically. Is team similar Gas Town? Yep. Yog, hey, nice to see you, Yog. 4042. But yeah, basically I have dev environment, prod environment. Dev environment has every PR is its own stack. So it spins up the entire Roxas app for every PR, so we can run all the the same tests and kind of thoroughly test it, make sure it spins up and works. So what this kind of decision point for me is like, all right, how do I keep the dev and prod looking as similar, but also have like the dev has like separate concerns, right? Like it's not a one-to-one mapping to prod, just because I have to like consider, or we're gonna have multiple PRs potentially spun up at the same time. How do we like have them all running and testing at the same time? So, but still, how do we get like confidence in that is known as a preview environment instead of dev? Yeah. So it's like that. So I've gone back and forth with this too. So like a dev environment, maybe that's for my PR stacks, and then would I have a preview or staging environment in the middle to make it look like prod, and then have my production environment. So again, like I started this project when I had a much smaller budget allocated for this, so I was just like dev and prod. But yeah, now I'm thinking, all right, maybe I need a staging to like kind of make sure that whatever infrastructure changes, yeah, I was about to suggest staging, yeah. So, all right, maybe you guys may have sold me on staging, and maybe that's our next big project here. No, preview environments lead to QA and UAT environments, then prod. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I only have so many, whatever, AWS, but my budget for AWS is only so big. So I think I'll have, whatever, I'll have a dev account, and then maybe I'll spin up a staging account to appease the DevOps gods here. So if you're solo, then may. Yeah. But I'm technically not solo, right? I've got Gas Town, I've got teams, Claude teams now. So like I am like pretty like sold on like investing in this process, right? Because I don't want things to break. I'm using old laptops with Tailscale instead of AWS. Lol. Right. Unit tests, integrations, focus on behavior-driven development matters a lot. We're moving from dev staging prod to dev QA, UAT, and prod. I would love to replace dev with ephemeral preview environments. Okay, interesting. Both of them work identically. PR stacks have same code deployed. There's not a webhook target. This is a GitHub app constraint, not architectural divergence. You can only have one webhook URL, so even prod, there's exactly one receiver. Still fully test. Receive live GitHub webhook events. Should be multi-hours apps. But I do work for a top 20 US bank, so economies of scale do come into play. Yeah, right. So you need all of that, those different testing kind of stages to, be really sure that you're not going to drop the mortgage table and give people their houses for free or whatever, right? Which is like why we've got so many computer hacks, right? Like we've gotten so many like hackers like breaking into systems, like they never like delete, loans. They never like zero out loans, or they never like, I don't know, do something good. they just try to steal money instead of like, delete delete credit card debt or whatever, right? Experience of hyperscale infrastructures, yeah. What am I thinking here? I do want to test against dev, but maybe I'm really asking to test against staging. Maybe that's the thing that I'm like, maybe I'm looking at here, because it's like, because you can't do that. The safeguards in place to protect it from that scenario is insane. I'm sure, right? Yeah, that's I am certain that you guys have thought out every possible scenario, and your staging environments where you will do integration testing. Yeah, so that's where we're all connected to GitHub. All right, you've convinced me. No ops. Can we rename this to staging instead of dev? And I need to eventually create a staging AWS account. Oops. Can we please rename this from dev to staging? Is the first place where everything really comes together. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Don't know enough about what you're specifically going to know anything for sure. Yeah, no, and me, whatever, thinking through this, I think I'm just trying to be like cutesy and have every PR kind of spin up a full stack, right? A full stack of the app. It's a Lambda, but it's like I wanted to be able to test it with like logging into GitHub and whatever per app, but or per PR, I guess. But I can't really do that. So I'm just thinking, maybe I create a staging environment, and that's where I can test like this login to GitHub thing. I actually use Jenkins X for a couple projects, and it does the whole preview staging prod setup, automates all that. Oh yeah, because I've heard of that. It's cloud native CI/CD. Yeah, I was at GitHub Space Tech Bound Pipelines. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, I feel like I saw this launch, whatever, at one of the previous Jenkins Worlds. Oh yeah, introducing Jenkins X 2018. That may have been. Did I go back then? Preview environments are meant to be ephemeral, so your setup has to be able to spin up whole environments, or at least enough to test the PR change. Yeah, gotcha. Yep. Or please change dev.roxas app to staging.roxas app. live, breathe, and die by Kubernetes at this point. Yeah. No, that's... I'm a little bit... I've used Kubernetes, but not like... I guess I've used it a decent amount, but I don't currently use it. Or I use it indirectly, maybe, is a better way to describe it. Okay, so now I need to put in the webhook secret. Yeah, this is a common place where you puts you in the app DevOps arena versus platform engineering. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like creating the Kubernetes platform, but like I use it enough that I kind of know what's going on underneath. But when I point Claude at it, it's Claude, or we use Augie. If you've ever heard of Augment AI, they have a CLI, Augie. I've used that too. Yeah, pointing these agents at Kubernetes clusters to like try to fix them, and like dev clusters, like not like prod. It's the agents know like exactly where to like debug, know where to look on the Kubernetes, and I think it's, yeah, like I never want to interact with a bare kube control command again. I think I always just want to ask Claude, hey, with this kube config, take a look at this cluster. It's giving me this. You're more full stack DevOps. Yeah, for sure. Love containerization case. Yep. Yeah. Claude knows everything. Claude knows how to use it. So that's like the plus to that. Like it just can just debug everything. So it's going through and clicking all the right access things for my staging. Wouldn't go that far, but it does a pretty good job of the basics. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess I'm not a crazy expert, so I wouldn't I don't know. It's good enough, and I think it's probably good for 80% of the use cases. I don't know, 90% maybe. Bunch of normies don't have to write kube control commands anymore. All right, we have a new app. Oh yeah, it's knowledge makes writing CI/CD stuff related to Kate's a breeze. Yep, totally. Okay, cool. Turn private key. Okay. Turn private key. Okay. I use Claude as part of Copilot and VS Code. Oh, okay, gotcha, for CI/CD stuff. Cool. Yeah, we started with Copilot, and then I think we got Cursor somewhere along the way, and I haven't touched Copilot since. That was just like the first thing that everyone got. I think because it came from GitHub, and like everyone trusts GitHub and whatever. So. But yeah, it's crazy that they like came out with that big of a lead, and then yeah, all these other kind of model companies took over. Let's see. Staging here. Okay. Keep meaning to look at Cursor. Yeah. When are we getting Sonnet 5 2.4 for Opus? No, if you're in software, you can afford Claude. Wasn't that what was rumored that was coming out, right? Like the rumor was we were getting Sonnet 5 versus Opus 4.6, right? Like, I don't know. Okay, stores GitHub app private key in each environment secrets. Okay. All right, so I need to actually I use nvim with OpenCode. Interesting. I like Copilot for that. If you don't use it too much, cost is low. Nice. God damn it. What are we calling this? GitHub. Right, yeah, that was the rumor this week, is Sonnet 5 versus what we got was Opus 4.6. I wonder if that was like a disinformation campaign. I wonder if they like leaked that and then found out who leaked it. Maybe they said they were launching Sonnet 5 and then like Opus 5. I wonder if they tracked like if that was used to like track a leak or something. Okay. GitHub app private key. Okay. App. Okay. And then I gotta add for this dev environment. And yeah, for simplicity's sake, I'm thinking I'm just gonna deploy staging to like the dev AWS account. I don't want to. It's a pain in the ass to make a new like AWS account. I know, I'm fucking terrible, but I'm sure there's automated tools for it. I think my buddy actually, like, he did this for his previous company. He was like automating, developer specific AWS accounts. And I'm sure there's, some amount of automation around that. But, okay, cool. Wow, it's suggesting, all right, let's add, staging, all this. Oh, API gateway domain. Did we use dev.roxas app for other things? Non-PR developers. For the non-PR dev workspace. But we deploy the PRs stacks in the dev workspace. Is this going to be a problem? Stable non-PR dev workspace. All right, I'm just gonna change it back to dev. This is confusing me. I'll just call it PR. PRs are like the whatever initial environment, and then I'll have like a static named dev because I don't want to like create another. I'll have a dev account, prod account. I don't want to create a separate staging account just to have, all that. Let's just change everything back to dev instead of staging and have a long-lived dev stack that gets deployed on merge to main. That gets deployed first on merge to main before we deploy to prod, and we run certain full end-to-end UI tests on that. Before we deploy to prod. Sorry guys, not a ton of like team team action here. This is just me figuring out my frickin' how I'm gonna set all this stuff up. So hopefully this is yes, please. Are you guys getting something out of this? Do you guys have you learned anything so far from this live stream? Shoot. I don't code like this, so it's a new perspective. Cool. Glad to help. Glad to show what at least my workflow is. I'm not I don't claim to be an expert, but it's at least something different potentially than what you've seen. Let's see. What are we? Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's take a look. 55 votes, 25%. Yes, have used Claude agent teams. 75% haven't. Let's hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. Comment if you're rewatching this later. Let me know what you think. Okay. Yes. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. All right. Yay, everything is changed to do to dev. All right, so I don't think there's any secrets over here. I can show it. Cool. Update the slug to match the name. Cool. Yes, command push. All right. Sure. Let's update the PR description. Include these changes for sure. Whatever. right. It's about that time to chill a little bit. We've got a Discord server. We've got a bunch of people in there who are really smart, who do all this stuff all the time. Sign up. We got a link share in there. We discuss different things. It's a good time. Also, just to, it's getting to be about time. I got probably like 10 minutes before I gotta run. I write a newsletter weekly. I write it like Friday afternoons, and yeah, I've been doing it for the last couple months. Friday afternoons, it releases like Saturday and Sunday mornings. Just depends on when I finish it. So yeah, feel free to follow there as well. Just kind of the thoughts that I have on live, it kind of crystallizes in the newsletter weekly. So okay, so we're running tests, making sure all this works. Yeah, I probably won't deploy this yet, or I probably won't merge this yet tonight. I'm just gonna probably call it here. Unfortunately, don't have tabletop water feature and more cats. I need to vibe the vibe, right? Thank you, Guy Cannon. Only have 2 cats, and I don't know. I've got books, tabletop water feature. That, what, you want my cats to like play with the water, get it all over the desk? I see you like. I think you're out to get me, Guy Cannon. I think you're trying to like mess up my my setup here. But yeah, overall thoughts about Opus 4.6 plus Teams. I think the normies are gonna love Teams. It probably doesn't have as much features as Gas Town yet, in terms of like Gas Town really goes out there, really swings for the fences, in terms of like customizability. Like you can like go freaking ham. Like you can make the formulas with Gas Town. If you're not familiar with Gas Town, it's a Steve Yagi invention, creation, and yeah, I think there's probably more, and that's probably the intention, right? Is that Claude agents, like teams of agents, are simplified. Like it's more straight to the point. Like the average user can like use it. Versus Gas Town probably is like, I don't know. This is how I see it in the future. Is like Gas Town is probably aimed more towards agents that don't have that built in, the orchestration built in, and yeah, you can use it with like stuff that you have usage on. So like, say you run out of Claude usage, and you can, but you still have cursor, so you can switch over to like cursor agents potentially, or open code or whatever else, right? Yeah, that seems to be like, that would be the use case for me, because yeah, like I feel like Claude, it's pretty efficient in terms of like tokens too, right? Like we don't have the Claude like management layer. I think that's what's cool here, is that Claude has whatever communication that it does, um, and it's not doing it by like reading screens and stuff, like filling up the context with a bunch of tokens. So potentially, I'm sure however Claude does its agent teams is more efficient than Gas Town. So I would give it points there. So yeah, no, I feel like what does everybody else think about this? Like, given what you saw, what you've seen, what's the verdict? Nobody else has any thoughts on Opus? Or I think Opus 4.6, I just kind of let it run and it figured things out. Like it was pretty good, long running. It figured out what it needed to work on and it just went and did it. So I think, yeah, all this stuff that the open source community, this is kind of why I got on people for building their own agent orchestration system, because like Gas Town was its own agent orchestration system, and it probably only lives for like a month until like Claude just launched this thing, right? But like 6 weeks maybe. No, since 5 weeks, right? So it's 5 weeks between popular open source idea and frontier model uptaking it, right? So whatever improvement you think you can make on a frontier model or like an open source project, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna make a better Gas Town or whatever. It's like, do you really want to invest that time in something that the frontier model company is gonna uptake in less than a month? I don't know. I probably don't want to, right? So yeah, it's a trade-off, right? It's always like, what would you want to just spend that time working on whatever app or thing that you want to work on? Not sure about the project yet, but overall it's been a good YouTube live vibe. Cool. Thanks, Gene Garber. Thank you. Appreciate it. That I try to, yeah. The project itself is more of a demo, like just to test the thing against something. But yeah, I'm just kind of here to test this out, hopefully be a guinea pig for you guys and give you guys ideas on potentially how to use this thing. So cool. Yeah, any other final thoughts? I try to do these Monday, Wednesday mornings, like early PST. I'm in Las Vegas, so yeah, I'm a early morning person. And then yeah, Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Fridays, Tuesday, Thursday, like evenings potentially. What's my Claude spend? I'm on the $200 a month plan. I haven't been hitting the usage because like I yap on the live stream. So I'm like more like talking than actually working. I probably should work off stream, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I need to like show you guys what I'm doing and not make crazy changes in between whatever. I don't know. I'm sure you guys wouldn't really care too much, but yeah, I need to use my Claude more. Like I maxed out the $100 one over Christmas break. I think I kind of hit it, spinning a bunch of projects at the same time. So I'm like pretty set on kind of like this is probably just my learning budget every month is like, all right, let me figure out how to max this thing out. So and do something useful with it. Cool. All right, while we're here, give the YouTube video one last like. Really helps the channel out. We've got 15 likes. We've got 23 people in here. Would help out the channel a ton. One last look at the poll. 58 votes. 26% yes have used Claude Agent Teams. No, 74% haven't used it yet. Have probably just been watching some guy on YouTube do this. But yeah, any like and subscribes greatly appreciated. Try and grow this. Trying to get distribution. So like what the kind of the three key pillars are like. Cost of code is going to 0, right? So anyone can build anything. It's all about product market fit or taste, otherwise known as taste, like figuring out what people want and then getting it in front of the people who want it, right? So distribution. So I'm working on the distribution as we're talking here, right? So yeah, the more you guys follow, more cool stuff we can do. The more interesting people come online and talk, and more interesting people in the Discord server, ultimately. I think that's the community is kind of what I'm trying to build. Potentially, like, I don't know, if we become like a hot target, we can potentially open up some interesting opportunities for the community. If we can gather all together and be like a cohesive unit, that may be, I don't know, may open up some interesting opportunities for the community. I don't know, like if I can show, hey, Anthropic or Augment or whoever, I've got 100 people on my newsletter, I've got 100 people in the Discord, or I've got however many people, why don't you like give us a good deal or something like that, discount code or whatever, right? Like we can be like a kind of cohesive community that can potentially get some good freebies potentially. I don't know, I'm not promising anything or whatever, but like I guess I'm encouraging the community aspect of like we can be a block that can have a variety of interests represented, so or a specific set of interests represented. So anyways, join the Discord server. That's where all the cool stuff is. All the cool people are. Really trying to just build the community out around people who are interested in this, whatever this is, right? I think, yeah, just hanging out, coding, doing some agent coding stuff, orchestration, working on things, talking about best practices or whatever. So anyways, I gotta run, got dinner, and I imagine you guys have dinner too. So thanks for joining. Appreciate you all. Catch you guys next time.